Good morning, everyone. It's Rafegal. We are playing some more Plants vs. Zombies for Wheel of Struggle. We have 5 hours to get as far as we can. That's the struggle. We're 2 hours and 46 minutes in, starting level 4. So a little over halfway through our time and two-thirds of the way through the game. The last 2/3 are a little bit longer. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get started. Okay, so I don't remember what Jack in the Box Zombie does. We've got sea shrooms. The big thing with the shrooms is they are cheap or free, but they are not as effective. So we do just have to kind of keep an eye on things. I think we're gonna go. I think we go Hypno Shroom. I want walnuts, tangle kelp, and cherry bombs. I don't know if that's actually gonna do it. We'll see. Oh, okay. And there's fog, so we can't even see what's coming as easily. Forgot about the fog. Let's just start getting mushrooms down, I guess. We use these as like an early warning detector because they should still shoot into the fog. We just can't see them. So I don't know which rows I need to protect. There we go. You should have put a sea shroom down immediately too. I'll hold off on those a little bit longer just in case. I see a guy all the way at the top. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's get the rest of our sun shrooms. Just use that as a brief barrier so we can get a walnut going. We do probably need some walnuts here. We'll just turn the Jack in the Box guy around, because I don't remember what they do, and that's terrifying. I should have brought lily pads. This might actually be bad. We'll see how bad the water guys are in this particular level, or this stage rather. Extra space is good. We've got plenty of money, which honestly the big thing there is going to be we can afford some cherry bombs if we need to. Should have been. I need to start just placing kelp, which this also should have been in this row. That's actually, we might be in trouble. Nope, we're good. Okay. Huge wave of zombies. This is only a single large wave at least. Okay, that Tangle Kelp's gonna take that guy out. This guy is gonna get taken out by that. There's two guys there. That was close. I assume that pushes back the fog. Lights up an area, letting you see through fog. Okay. So I'm a little torn. Part of me wants to do... Oof. Okay, let's actually check what the Jack-in-the-Box guy does now. Jack-in-the-Box explodes. Yes, so we need to make sure we take them out fast. They're also great targets for Hypno Shroom. Okay, so Sun Shroom. Definitely keeping. Puff Shroom. Definitely keeping. I think we're going to keep Sea Shroom. I'm actually going to grab... There's no divers. There's no divers and no... Okay. So maybe we don't need Tangle Kelp. I'm gonna go for a lily pad. I don't care about the fog. I'm gonna be blunt there. Let's go lily pad, walnut. Cherry bomb, squash. We can lily pad into it. Went a little too fast there. That's okay. This guy should still drop. Was a little worried that that guy was going to die, but that's okay. He does. They're free. That is just a regular guy, so we're good. Trying to see through to see if there's to see if we're running into like cones or something where we need a little bit of extra oomph. Or a walnut, which actually let's just start getting our walnuts set up. The fog isn't that bad. I can deal with this fog. That was the wrong row. We'll just put that guy in front as bait. Go. Last free guy. I forgot to bring the Hypno Shroom. That's what I forgot. I knew I forgot something. Walnut's not back up yet, so we're just gonna put a free guy out in front as bait. We can also start putting Sun Shrooms as bait if we need to. Okay, we have most of our wall in place here. So now it's just a matter of keeping kind of an eye out for what's going on. And getting ready to toss a cherry bomb in if we start to see something drop that it shouldn't be. So if this guy drops, I'm just gonna start putting these free puff shrooms out like in the front row. The only downside here is if we start putting the puff shrooms out way out in front, we don't have as much visibility. We don't have as much room for a cherry bomb. But if one of them drops, that'll be our indicator. So we can't even see, but that's okay. Basically, we're listening for Jack in the Box. Okay. I think we're just okay. So I'm actually going to be a little bold here and say maybe we don't want the scaredy shrooms. And the reason I'm saying that is because we could potentially, like, we've got enough that we could probably try and go into like 3 Peters like we had been previously instead. Because we're surviving these early rounds really easily. And that'll probably be faster in the long run. Just tossing whatever we can into the fog as bait. There we go. Easy peasy. Shoot spikes that can pop balloons. I don't remember balloons. But that's clearly going to be a problem here. So actually, I think what I'm going to do then is say, okay, so we're going to go Sun Shroom, Puff Shroom, Sea Shroom, Lily Pad, Cactus, Walnut, Cherry Bomb Squash. So we'll just use that instead of the, like I was talking about replacing our Scaredy Shrooms. So that's just what we're going to use as the replacement instead. And I'm going to hope that they actually have full range. I'm a little bit nervous that we're not seeing anything. There we go. Okay, we've got our base 2 rows. So now I think we save up for our... We'll get our last sunshroom down and then kind of just start saving up for cacti. See how they do. I don't remember the cactus, so it's very possible that it's not actually worth using. There we go. Bottom row, looks like. Walnuts are in place. Clearly that guy just popped a balloon. That's pretty cool. Would have been a little cooler if we could see it, but that's okay. We'll take it. The effect is more important. Oh, we're already on final wave. Okay. That went fast. Missed the row. Looks like a clover fan. Yes. Blows away all balloon zombies and fog. Okay. So that's like a one-shot, I assume. Ooh. Dolphin Riders are scary. Okay. Do we ignore the cacti, maybe? No, I feel like the cacti are fine. They're a good middle ground. Let's go ahead and go with that, and over Scaredy Shroom still. And then we'll go walnut, clover, squash. Yeah. I'm gonna go for Tangle Kelp. just in case of dolphins. I'm gonna do this to try and get things moving a little faster. Basically move everything up effectively a row. We can always replace these guys if we need to. So it feels silly not to just push it forward. And that'll give us the potential for 2 rows of cacti. Can't actually see if there's something back there or when one of our guys gets eaten. But if he does, we've got... We'll get a walnut down. Huge wave. That might be a problem. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at right now. I don't like the fact that we can't see anything, but I think what I'm gonna do is when the big wave starts, we're gonna do the same thing we just did. Oh, crap. That's bad? He's probably almost down. I'll just let the Tangle Kelp get him at this point. Put a nut on the field. And that should take us to the next wave. So I'm gonna wait until, or we're gonna wait just a few seconds here. That'll give us visibility. To know which rows need a little bit of extra oomph. This row. That's the row that needs a little extra oomph at this point. Oh, I didn't even notice that other water row was also doing pretty bad. Tacos. Okay. Not turning down tacos. You found my magic taco. I'll give you $1,000. Okay. Because I'm crazy. New items in stock. Fume shrooms into gloom shrooms. Do rapid attacks in a small area. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Plant these on your lily pads to turn them into cattails. Cattails can attack any lane and take down balloon zombies. That's actually really good. Or sounds really good. I know these are also really good. So I think I'm just going to hold off. Oh boy. We're at 5. So Flaxcaster, Harvey Flaxcaster used to break vases when we were bored. Harvey thought town, so you're coming with me, Harvey. Number 2, break it like you mean it. Gotta be careful, but we're breaking them too fast. You don't want to end up with more zombies than you can handle, right? Yeah. We're gonna have those two fight each other. I think we're okay. I did that last bit pretty rapidly, and I didn't notice that we had lost a few of the things at the top. That's just annoying. I don't really love that. What is that guy? Forward and backwards. Meh. Not super concerned there. Oh, that's why, because digger zombies come up behind. Great. I think we do the same thing we've been doing, except for I'm going to do a jalapeno. as our safety. And we're gonna go, yeah, Tangle Cup. I think the zombies might be coming. Got our full basic layout covered. I think I'm gonna try and get... There we go. Get our first cactus down. Come on. I didn't realize that that's how that guy worked? Question mark? That's terrifying. And we don't have some for jalapeno. Come on, come on, come on. Figured they did something along those lines. I didn't expect them to be quite that extreme with it. But that should be okay. At worst, that just means we need to be extra careful about making sure we have enough. Oh, we're already on final wave. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. There we go. That one was just kind of annoying. 5 stars in all directions. That's actually really interesting. I don't know how good that would be. Do we have balloon guys? We don't have balloon guys. Okay, yeah, let's use that as our replacement for the balloon or for the cacti, just so we can try it out. There's a lot of weird stuff as you go further in the game that is not actually super useful. We still want jalapeno, and I guess we want squash. Yeah, I think we're good with that. We don't have any dolphins or anything. Oh, we're pushing the fog even further, it looks like. Or is that just me feeling like it's moving forward? Very ominous. Brains indeed. Would love some of those. Am I right? Time briefly, at least. Gives us that walnut. There's a cone at the top. Definitely gonna need... Actually, I'm just gonna squash him. Just so we don't have to worry about it or replace anything. Okay, so we've got all of our stuff in place. That I think I'm gonna start saving up for a star fruit. Once these evolve, we should be good. Bottom row. I'm gonna put this here because I don't know what the radius looks like. That's a really weird radius. Okay, that was kind of my guess. So I figured putting them closer to the middle is good. I don't love it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's a really weird thing. But if we get a few of them in the middle, I feel like it could be really good. I think we need one here. First wave. I should have done that because we may have miners to deal with. Although I guess having stars means we can shoot behind for it. Nothing's gotten to that next tier yet. At least the stars do have a good range. Like, yeah, we're not we're doing okay. Just saw the top of his head there and was like, not. Not. So I'm basically checking, the way I'm trying to do this is I'm trying to see if this, so there's a row of mushrooms here and a row of mushrooms here. I can't see this row of mushrooms, so I am just going through every once in a while to just test and see if I can replace them. And the answer is, so far, mostly no, which is good. We're kind of doing the same thing up a little further with walnuts. There's our huge wave. Final wave, in fact. I'm assuming we have to wait until they pop up to Jalapeno, but that's okay. I just saw the Jack-in-the-Box guy up here, so let's make sure he didn't explode on us. Nope, we've still got our 2 rows. These starfruit are really good. Just because, or especially for the fog, since we can't see where anything is, they're just kind of like shooting whatever they can. We'll take it. On to 4-8. Affects plants that are within a shell. Pogo zombie. Okay. There are no special zombies except for cones and pogos in this round. So let's just keep our standard going. I will stick with starfruit. I do think this is good as a way to hit something if it jumps over. And I'm actually going to do this instead of... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead of squash. I hadn't been using squash, really. They were kind of just an emergency switch. So we can put these out even further if we want. Brains are overrated. There we go. That sounded like like a zombie was taking a bite out of our guy, but it looks like it got killed before the zombie finished him. So now we just wait and start getting our starfruit down. Third row, looks like. Wait, what? Okay. Apparently the Hypnoshroom didn't have enough time to do his magic. That's a little frustrating. They generally seem pretty instant. So I guess we hope that there's not enough, or there's not another guy like that soon. 'Cause that feels like it could be a problem. That feels like it could be a problem. Also, that guy just ate through two, or both of our guys there. Oh, they have to eat it to turn. That's good to know. So the Pogo guys, because they don't actually take out your... They don't take out your plants, they only try and get to the end, are actually more of a problem, but actually we should be okay once we get our starfruit going. Final wave. Let's do this. Awesome. We were able to take out the Pogo guy. Easy peasy. Magnet removes helmets and objects from zombies. Honestly, I'm not worried. I feel like they added a lot of random stuff in this, and I don't think we need it. So this is the balloon zombie is the only guy I'm actually worried about. Ops over plants. Okay. I mean, do I think I'm going to get enough sun to get starfruit and cacti? I don't think so. I guess we'll see how long the round is. And I'll keep the jalapeno still. Zombies are coming. See top row there? You can see its head through the fog. So we'll put a second one up there. So far so good. The top row is the only one that's had anything in it. Second row. Okay, I think we're good on that now. So this music really reminds me of the Donkey Kong Country bonus level music. It's a random enough connection. I'm not even 100% sure we need this. I guess I'm not sure how many starfruit we need. I do think we need to get cacti in as many rows as we can just to make sure that we don't get surprised by a balloon. Okay. Huge wave. Okay. Don't know what's going on in there, but we're doing okay. Nothing's getting through so far. We haven't had any cacti that did their like raise their heads. So we either don't have balloons or they're in the bottom row. No balloons yet. That's a little annoying. I went out of my way to pay for or to get those guys and there we go. One balloon makes it worth it, genuinely. Okay, let's get these starfruit going. Perfect. It was enough that the pogo couldn't get through. That's all we need. I'm gonna kind of just nestle these a couple more starfruit as I get the cash for it. And then we'll just start putting these guys in front. Not sure. Okay, bottom row, there's a metal guy sound. Looks like I do have a walnut in place still, judging by how long it's taking him to get through there. Final wave. Two more starfruit just to be safe. I feel like that should be more than enough. And then we've got enough for a jalapeno if we really get caught off guard with something. This is actually going to be a problem. There's our problem. bottom row has another, or also has a metal guy. Okay, that's almost the end of round 4. Please come over to my house for meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Why'd it get dark? That can't be good. Hope you can survive the night. I'm gonna hold off on the cacti. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. This is a really cool variation on the fog, I feel like. Okay, we're gonna keep Blover. Magnet. So we've got cacti in every row except for one. This guy is going to be a problem. There we go. Maybe. I don't know if the magnet reaches backwards. It did. Or at least we took out the helmet. So we're good there for now. Clicking frantically sometimes leads to you ending up with accidentally clicking outside the window. It's dark, so I'm clicking on the wrong stuff sometimes, but that's okay. I clicked on the wrong row, that's less okay. Well, if we don't end up with a balloon in that row, it won't be the end of the world, but I would rather just have one in each. Put that guy in front as a buffer in case he blows up. I feel like we're doing okay. It's really hard to tell, but it feels like we're doing okay. That's actually a problem. Awesome. That ended up taking out the miner. This is just chaos. This is just chaos. Well, I think that's gonna be the end of this round, or close to. We already have so many plants down that I'm just not super worried about this. If something sneaks by, it'll be like a mole guy that sneaks by. But the stars are still gonna help with that. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like... There we go. Okay. That gets us the launchers and brings us into World 5. Cabbage launchers. I remember liking these guys, but yeah. Okay, and that brings us to... They found a way onto your roof, which will be World 5. That will be for next time. World 4 is probably my least favorite just because you can't see anything and the water put this weird restriction in place. Hopefully we can bring it home in the next hour and 10 minutes. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.